Am I the a-hole for telling my sister to stop complaining every time I mention my future wedding plans? I F32 and my sister F43 are very close. She was married before and got divorced almost 2 years ago, but was separated for a while more back then. She now has a boyfriend, M55, and they live together. I also have a boyfriend with whom I've lived with for a little over a year now, and both him and his family have been throwing hints that he will propose soon. I sometimes speculate with my friends and sister when this will happen, sometimes talk about how I'd like my wedding to be like, details like the ring or honeymoon I'd like, every single time. I talk about this with my sister. She then turns the conversation into, this is never going to happen to me. Everyone is getting married, but me. My BF doesn't show any signs of proposing soon. By the time he shows us to propose, I might as well be 70. I hate how my BF never seems to put getting married first. A little bit of context, her boyfriend has been unemployed for many months now and has an 18-year-old son from a previous marriage. Before he lost his job, he had some issues with another job in which he was on and off. I've told her a couple of times that it's understandable that he doesn't have a ring and a wedding in mind when he is unemployed, and that the circumstances have not been great. Although she was separated from her previous husband for many years, she hasn't been divorced for longer than 2 years, which is the time he has been struggling with having a steady job. After a while of trying to make her feel better and take things into a different perspective, I stopped mentioning my own wedding hopes and ideas because no matter what, she always made it about her not being able to be in the same place. Now this is where I may be the asshole. After a couple weeks of not talking about any wedding themes, I was careless and mentioned I may be getting bridal nails since my BF is very suspicious lately. After saying that, she mentioned that at this pace, she will be crying and getting drunk at my wedding because this will never happen to her since it has been too long and he is not even thinking of proposing. I told her again it wasn't good for her to think that way, that she should have in mind her BF loves her, but the circumstances are hard now, and it hasn't really been long because she got divorced not even 2 years ago, and that he will propose once he has a steady job, but that I felt I couldn't share any of my own plans or thoughts because every time I bring it up, she makes comments about her not being in that place yet. She took it badly and said sarcastically that in future, she better only discusses this with her therapist so no one has to feel bad for her, and that I'm right and it's her fault she is not married yet because she waited long to divorce her previous husband, all in a sarcastic tone. Now this threw me, and I told her to stop acting like a victim because she knows that has nothing to do with it. None of them can't control his current employment status, and that everyone has their own timing and path, and it didn't mean it's not going to happen. But she does sound very selfish to want a ring and a wedding right now when the finances are not going well. She kept on being sarcastic, saying how much she needed to know how wrong she is and how stupid she is to be waiting for a ring, and told me she is very sorry for being such a burden. I told her she needed to see things from a different perspective or is going to cost her her relationship. Am I the asshole